In our previous transmission, we established the foundation of a regenerative system, the restoration of soil structure through biochar, hugelkultur, and protective mulching. This creates the physical vessel. Now, we must energize it. We must build the living engine of perpetual fertility by implementing a series of integrated, closed-loop techniques. First, we accelerate the creation of topsoil through lasagna composting, also known as sheet mulching. This method involves layering brown carbon-rich materials like cardboard and leaves with green nitrogen-rich materials like kitchen scraps and grass clippings. This layered stack mimics the natural decomposition process of a forest floor. Over several months, it decomposes into a deep, black, humus-rich medium, attracting earthworms that aerate the ground beneath, creating perfect no-dig garden beds directly on top of poor soil. Next, we establish a self-regulating biological fertilizer factory through the strategic use of clover. When interplanted with crops, clover acts as a living mulch, suppressing weeds and conserving water. More critically, its root nodules host colonies of rhizobia bacteria. These organisms perform the miracle of nitrogen fixation, pulling inert nitrogen gas from the atmosphere and converting it into plant-available ammonia. When the clover is cut or dies back, this nitrogen is released directly into the soil, feeding the primary crops and eliminating the need for any external nitrogen inputs. We supplement this system with on-site liquid nutrient generation. Many plants we designate as weeds, such as comfrey or dandelion, are in fact dynamic accumulators. Their deep taproots mining valuable trace minerals from the subsoil. By harvesting this biomass and creating a concentrated liquid extract, we create a potent, site-specific foliar spray or soil drench, turning the act of weeding into an act of fertility generation. To address specific mineral deficiencies, particularly calcium, we can create our own bioavailable supplement. By dissolving a calcium carbonate source, such as crushed eggshells, into simple acetic acid or vinegar, we create calcium acetate. This process transforms a mineral that is slow to break down into a form that is immediately available for plant uptake, preventing common issues like blossom end rot in tomatoes and strengthening plant cell walls against pests and disease. Finally, we explore a more theoretical but deeply compelling framework, electroculture. This historical practice operates on the principle that plants are sensitive to ambient electrical and magnetic fields. By installing simple, passive atmospheric antennas, often made of copper wire wrapped around a wooden stake, it is theorized that we can harness and amplify the natural telluric currents of the Earth and the electrical potential of the atmosphere.